Hello guys and welcome back to this channel. So this past week I missed a wonderful trade because I wanted a sniper entry. That's why I actually missed this execution right here. So first of all, let's look at the analysis, right? What actually gave me this trend and what was I thinking when I wanted to actually do what? Execute this trade, right? So basically this is no longer needed because I've already missed it, and that is what I've always said. Please, you don't really have to have a perfect execution in order to be profitable, right? You can actually see what happened right here, so don't do the same things. Now let's look at the analysis itself. Price moves in three different ways, right? First of all, we are on a 45-minute time frame. So let me just go ahead and bring up these tools so that we'll now do what? Analyze what actually happened, right? So as I was saying, price moved in different ways. We are either in an uptrend, right? We are either in an uptrend or a downtrend. But at the same time, you already know price can be in a consolidation, which is just being in the same zone and pushing all the way through, right? But what a lot of people don't understand about consolidations are, it doesn't necessarily mean price will not be going up and down if it's in a consolidation, right? So for instance, when you think about consolidations, you think about consolidations like this, meaning price is not going absolutely nowhere, right? Price is just at this height right here and at these lows right here. It's not going up, it's not going down. Now this is not the only form of consolidation. We have tunnel consolidations. What is a tunnel consolidation? So it simply means that it's a range or a zone where price consolidates each and every time it gets to that range. So let's look at this. Price is in an uptrend. We are pushing all the way up. Very, very nice. But we got to this level and we have this massive consolidation right here before price push all the way through. Now there's a likelihood that when price comes all the way back down to that zone again, we are going to have that same consolidation before a push all the way down. This right here now becomes a tunnel. So that right there is eternal consolidation, meaning price doesn't really consolidate when it's moving, but when it gets to this zone right here, it starts to do to consolidate, right? So when you're analyzing, you have to look forward for these type of things. So that was what we are having on what USD JPY, right? Very, very simple. We had the tunnel consolidation. You can see price push all the way up. Even though within this range, we're still in a consolidation, but we were in an uptrend. That was nice. At the same time, when price broke through the uptrend, we couldn't push all the way up. We couldn't go anywhere. We dropped all the way down massively. This gave a very successful yet very, very good trade, but price ended up reversing. At first, I thought price was going to reverse and hit the trend line, retesting it before we drop price, but that didn't happen. And why I wasn't really sure of executing a trade within that range or within price hitting the trend line is because price was in that tunnel. So I know for sure that within this zone right here. So when you look closely at what I did there, I did not just go ahead and start pulling and start marking trend lines above this zone right here. No, I marked only the tunnel where the that consolidation is happening, and which is this zone right here, just within this level. So that right there becomes the tunnel. So whenever price comes all the way back into that zone, I know there's going to be a consolidation, right? But I've told you, when you come into the market, there are only two things that you need to do in order to execute a trade. One, retrace the trend. When you retrace the trend, you understand where the trend is going and you know how to execute. Easy as that. So let's retrace this trend. Let's understand. Let's forget about this tunnel, right? What happened here? Obviously, you can see that we had a change of character, right? A very nice change of character. But this right here is the wicks of the change of character. So even if I was going to buy, I should have been looking forward to buying from this zone with my stop loss below this fair value gap right here. But after a change of character, if price actually leaves behind a fair value gap, there's a high chance price will come all the way back into it, right? So yes, I could have still waited for price to come back into this fair value gap, which actually did, so that I'll execute my trade. But I wanted sniper entry, which was on this lows right here. I wanted price to hit just this lows, that tip right there. before I could execute my trades, before my entries will actually be triggered. But you can see that it never happened. When price came all the way back into the fair value gap, I should have already executed with my stop loss being what? Below the fair value gap. But since I wasn't looking at this chart, because the time that price even got into this range, that was the time I was busy trading what? Gold. So I don't even have the time to come and look at this chart right here. And price pushed all the way up. But as a trader, you already know that when these type of things happen, listen and listen carefully. If you are analyzing charts, please try your best and have at least 2 or 3 charts analyzed. When it's analyzed, even if price did not do what hit that level that you actually wanted to hit, it gives you a confidence in where what price is going to, or it gives you a very serious confidence in your what analysis. So you know that yes, that analysis was right. Despite I did not execute a trade, but it was good. I can still use that same analysis to do what? To execute a trade. When you look above here, you see me having these 2 zones right here. Now, at the time that I made this analysis, price did not yet give us this third what move. So this what I was looking at from this zone right here was what? A fake out. This 2 right here was fake out. So I knew even if price comes out for the third time, until price takes out this high right here, when you look closely, you realize that at first I marked it before I deleted it when I started to explain this video. Until price takes out this high right here, that will still be a fake out. And look at what happened when price actually did. Price took out that high, but did not take out this main resistance zone, and that also became a fake out. So that right there became a third fake out. 1, 2, 3. So we are having a consolidational tunnel at the same time we are having fake outs there. So what do you think is going to happen next? You always have to wait when price actually takes out this high right here. You can execute, but a lot of people will tell you that yes, fourth time is the what is the best, or fourth time is the charm, right? When price keep on hitting a particular zone for a while, when it comes for the fourth time, especially most of the time, the fourth time it usually just push through. So yes, this might be a push through that we'll be having this following week, right? So we might just have something that looks like this, and we'll just continue buying all the way up, and that would be marvelous. So yes, I did not execute the trade, or yes, my trade did not get picked, but it shows that my analysis was what? Solid. It shows that my analysis was good. And as a trader, you need to have these type of what things, right? You need to have an analysis even if trade did not get picked right there. The trade should actually show that yes, your analysis is good, so that it will give you the confidence to go into another chart and do what? And execute another trade. Last week I was doing this analysis. Once I was charting, I was trying to trade this pair right here on what? Using the short bar strategy, and I actually used it. It was good, marvelous. You can see that I'm still in profit now, despite price hasn't really gone that much more higher. It's a solid move. By the time that what market will open, I have to put it at what? Break even. Because I'm actually thinking price is going to go way much more higher than this, right? But yes, price can do anything that it wants. So that's just what I'm telling you. Even if I wasn't in this trade with the short bar strategy, I would have still be what? Okay. I would have still be okay, because I know for sure that my analysis is what? Is good, is solid. And because of that, I'm very happy about that. So when you are a trader and you learn how to analyze the chart, please do 2 or more what? Trades. Do 2 or more charts. If this chart did not give you a trade, but it has to go according to your plan. Do you understand? If you can't have a trade on a chart, remember, if you can't have a trade on a chart, it shouldn't go opposite to your plan. It should go according to your plan. So despite me not having my buy on this chart right here, it still goes according to my plan, because it still came all the way down to this zone right here, and it still pushed all the way up. And I still noted that this right here was a fake out, this right here was a fake out, and until price breaks above this zone, there can still be fake outs, and that still happened. I still noticed that this right here was a what? A range, or a what? A consolidational tunnel, and you can see that yes, price still consolidated inside that zone. So all these things you have to understand. Please try your best and do what? Execute trades according to the trends. make what good analysis. And always remember, you don't have to have a sniper entry in order for you to be in profit. If I wasn't looking forward for a sniper entry, I would have been in the trade around this zone right here. And let's look at the TP I would have had already. So I would have been in what, about 3k in profit already. But because I was looking at what sniper entry, you see that I couldn't actually get that trade. So it's that simple. It's that simple. When you look at a chart, please try your best and analyze it well. When you analyze it well, you get things extremely easy. Very, very nice. Last week, that was the same thing. When we started pushing all the way up here, it was marvelous. You get into your trade and price push up magnificently, right? When price was dropping through this, you execute your sell. Price drop. Nice. So all these things, you just have to understand that at a certain point in time, if you are, whether you are a beginner trader or you are a professional trader, you don't have to have an analysis and price will go against it. No, price shouldn't be going against your analysis. Price should be going according to your analysis. I'm just trying to make you guys, I'm just trying to remind you guys about this. This video right here is just to remind you guys about what is happening or what you should be doing. In any case you have an analysis, please try and make sure that what the trend actually goes according to it, because with that it boosts your trading psychology and it makes you a very good and a great what trader. See you guys in the next video. Try your best and analyze your charts at least on a bigger time frame, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour or 4 hour time frame before execution, right? See you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching.